Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ozzy's Drives. Today I'm very excited because we have a BMW M140i on this beautiful day in June. So before we start the review, make sure to subscribe, make sure to leave a like. Check out our Instagram, Facebook, TikTok and all of those digital platforms. And let's start with the M140i. So an original M140i would look a little bit different because you might notice that this car is a lot wider than a BMW M140. And the reason for it is because this has been built as a homage to the BMW Z3 Coupe, because the owner told me his dream car was a Z3 Coupe. He couldn't afford it, so he decided to take a new car, a BMW 1 Series, and make it a little bit like the Z3 Coupe. I found that very interesting because he did a lot of beautiful stuff to tune this car to be faster than a normal one. So let's start at the exterior first. First of all, we have a very wide fender here. This one is actually carbon fiber from the BMW M2. As you can see here, it is wider than the standard one. At the front we have 255 millimeters wide tires, so as you can tell, it fits pretty nicely, and a M performance brake system all around. Then we have this carbon fiber bonnet here that has the power dome as side carbon fiber. The rest has been colored white, also looking very nice. Full carbon fiber makes the car a little lighter. We have the M2 rear mirrors, very interesting. We have the M2 side skirts, and something as a homage to the Z3 Coupe, the widened hip here, the wide back fender, which is also set to remind you to an M2 and make it wider and more beautiful. As you can see here, we have 285 millimeter wide tires at the back, and still we have plenty of space here because there are no spacers so that we can actually drive, but it would look absolutely ridiculous how big this car is. It looks very nice. I like the idea, although I cannot say this is really the perfect homage to a Z3 Coupe or a Z4 Coupe. I think it looks nice, it's okay, it has a brilliance to it, it has been widened and made pretty interesting, but it's really not a homage to a Z3 Coupe. But I like the idea. Let's have a look at the engine, because that is something very interesting. This car has a lot of power. Let me pop the hood and show you what the engine is all about on this very tuned BMW M140i. So, as you can see, it's the majestic B58 covered by this carbon fiber bonnet. But it's not just a B58. We have a lot of things that have been done. First of all, we have this aluminum intake. We have an Eventuri Air Intake here. We have a high pressure fuel pump from the Toyota Supra. We have a HJS Downpipe. We have a Stage 2 tune-up from MHD, software tune-up, and we have a Bolix exhaust pipe, 3.5 inch. So that makes a power output of around 450 to 500 horsepower, depending on which gear you are in. So that is very interesting. I managed to go third gear, 420 horsepower at about 1.6 bar boost. Something also that is interesting is you have a spool option, so you can anti-lag the turbo, spool it to about 1.5 bar, release the button, and then it pushes really forward. You can see that on the driving review of the BMW M140. Link in the description. Let's continue with a listen at the back of the car. Welcome to the back of the BMW M140i. So, do you notice something? Well, let me tell you about what happened at the back. So, we have a new diffuser here, very nice design. We have the Bolix exhaust pipes left and right. We don't have a back wiper anymore, that was removed. Only the window. We have blackened out windows. We have a very clean back. It looks very nice. We have very wide tires, as you can see, the fitment here, 285. And we have the night package, which means we have blackened out taillights. We have blackened out elements all around the car, surrounding the windows, and it looks very, very interesting and clean. And we also have a boot space. I mean, you're driving at around 500 horsepower and you have plenty of boot space here. As you can see, my stuff. And it's a fantastic car, and that is great. So while we're at it, I think that's about it for the exterior. Let's continue with the interior and show you some nice features this car has. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inside of the BMW M140i, and the brilliance of tuning continues here, because you might notice this is not an 1 series key. It's one from an X6M, for example. It has been reprogrammed because the owner thought it looks more beautiful. So let's open the car up and let's start the things up here so that you can see all the check controls. You can see the M Performance wheel and all of that fancy stuff. So we have a lot of M Performance parts, like the entrance, for example, like the Alcantara here, the side carbon fiber. Very, very nice. And the owner is really a guy that takes care about attention to detail. So you might notice when coming inside of here, I am a BMW fan, so I know exactly what is original and what not. Almost everything has been changed or individualized, and you can't even tell, but I'm going to show you. So first of all, we have side carbon fiber here and Alcantara surrounding this M Performance and the air vents. Very nice. Then we have the M Performance gear shifter, gear lever, which is also very nice. Very nice in the hand with Alcantara combined. Alcantara around it, around the gear shifter, and then carbon fiber down here at the e-brake, also surrounded by Alcantara. Then of course side carbon fiber here surrounding the iDrive, Alcantara here with the nice stitchings here, cross stitching style in X style. Then an M Performance wheel with integrated buttons to turn on the steering wheel and turn it off, so you can see all of your information. Then something interesting is, in a normal BMW, you have a lot of red, green lights, etc. Everything here has been matched to the color of the BMW logo. So everything is white and blue. For example, look at those buttons here. When I press the buttons, for example, to turn on the heated seats, they are blue. When I turn the ignition on, the indicator on, sorry, right and left, it's blue. So everything has been changed. And then combined with the tuning of the engine, we have some fancy electronics. For example, an air vent has been taken out and been replaced by a screen, a touch screen that shows me all the necessary information that the car has while the engine is running. For example, I can check the temperature, the oil temperature, the water temperature. I can check all of those things. I can check the airflow. I can check how much horsepower I produced. I was driving at 400 horsepower, 600 Newton meters before. I can check every single thing here. I have the bar, I have everything I need. It's very, very interesting. I have the G-force front and back, left and right. Very nice. I have this fantastic steering wheel here also with Alcantara, and of course the M Performance. What else? Because the owner, as I told you, very interesting guy, has carbon fiber around here. So everything has been done perfectly for this car to be a very valuable thing that you will enjoy on the weekends. I mean, we have everything with M2 rear mirrors. We have basically, the car has been rebuilt. Everything has been redone. And the owner is planning some more things, so it's very, very interesting. The rest is standard BMW iDrive system, etc., but has been replaced, of course, with the BMW system from Alpina, so that's why we have those blue buttons here. And we have, of course, Apple CarPlay, which the original one wouldn't have. So it was very strange to talk to him, because he told me so many information about the car that I didn't know, and he showed me so much new things that I never seen somebody do when tuning a car. And that's about it for the BMW M140i Stage 2 tune-up, or let's say the dream car of the guy, a homage to the Z3 Coupe. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to leave a like, and see you on the next one. If you want to see the driving review, make sure to check it out. Link in the description. Goodbye.